Hey everybody. Comments about the game. This is our first game where we played well defensively, or did some good things defensively. Kept a number that we're happy with, 74 points. I think it's pretty good. 81 points is way less, points than we've scored through our preseason time. So it was nice to see that we can kind of mix it up and play a low-scoring game and still come out on top. I thought a lot of guys did a lot of things well tonight, and it'll be a quick turnaround for tomorrow.
You mentioned defense a lot. What is special about defense this year in this new Žalgiris?
It'll have to come down to our physicality. That's what'll a lot of defense is, and what makes a lot of defenses good. And our good possessions tonight were when we were physical and able to get over screens, and our bad possessions tonight were when we got stuck on screens and kind of let them do what they wanted to do, instead of making them do what we wanted them to do. So just being physical with it, I think will be our backbone.
Nedovic noticed that under the guidance of Martin Schiller, you're playing with much more freedom at the court when compared to Shar's system. Do you feel that personally? Is coach is letting you make your own mistakes and be more free on the court?
Yeah, I think anybody can see it's just a completely different system. I like this system, like what we have going on. I definitely think you can see how much faster we're shooting the ball. I know we didn't shoot it well tonight, but that's basketball. That's why, going back to our last point, it doesn't matter if we're shooting, fast, slow, free, not free. If they're not going in, they're not going in. It's going to come down to defense.
In this completely different system, did your role and duties change?
I think for the most part, as a point guard, your responsibilities always stay the same. You're the leader, you're the commander, you're the one putting everybody in positions. Tactically, some things are different, but basketball is still going to be basketball. And like I said, it's the being the coach on the floor. That's always going to be a responsibility of a point guard, no matter what system you're in.
Thomas, do you train alley-oop now in practice?
No, JoJo's just really good at catching them. But yeah, it's something we work on, and with a big target like him, you can see how well he's moving out there. Last couple of years he's been injured, and he showed up in great shape this year, moving really well, and he gives a big target up there, that's for sure.
Thomas, obviously a new system, new coach, but how much does it help for the team perform like this, having so many guys coming back from last season?
It's very important. We have such a strong core. Jankunis, Malaknis, Marius, myself, guys coming back. For Marius and I now, this is 3 years. So, it's a new system and everything, but we know to expect, with EuroLeague. We know the LKL very well. There's a lot of things that just coming back to the same club, the same team, that familiarity, there's a lot to be said for that and that experience. And I think we have a good, strong core. And when implementing a new system, I think that's very important.
You have seen the evolution of Rokas Jokubaitis up close. Can you just talk about his performance tonight and what he improved the most in the last half year?
Yeah, I can't help but smile because it is so great to see. When I showed up, I don't know what he was, 16, 17 years old, and he was just a young kid. Now he's starting to fill out. Physically, he's much more confident. He's shooting the ball well. And tonight is not a surprise. For the people part of the club. The teammates, the coaches, whatever. He's a really good player. He's been doing that in practice. He's been doing that in preseason games, and kid has an unbelievable bright future, and he deserves it because he works really hard.